Yes, I believe you. Men do face domestic violence in the hands of their wives, but I would just say some men. You understand? Yes, last week I made a post where I was a kind of teaching women or telling women that if your man begins to beat you, if he begins to make life unbearable for you, then you have to stay from afar, be fighting from afar, be praying for him from afar. That you don't need to stay there until he buys you, understand? So after making that post, one man, I will not mention his name, please. This is social media. So he came to my DM. He was a kind of trying to narrate his audio in the hands of the wife. You understand? And from what I understand, or from what I understood from what he was writing, he was a kind of trying to point out that so many men that I am seeing are equally facing domestic violence in the hands of their wife. That some women that I am seeing are created with single bones. But the issue is that men doesn't come out to speak. Some men will not come out and tell you my wife beats me. That you know that the society that we are living in, they believe so much that women are weaker vessels, that everything bad that was done in the marriage is the women, is the man that is doing it. You understand? That he has been a kind of facing this kind of domestic violence in the hands of the wife, but he cannot speak out because people will say he's not man enough. People will call him sissy. People will laugh at him. That if he show me bruises over his body that the wife meted on him, I was like, maybe in this life, you only know that is where you only know, stop from what you know. There are things you don't even know. You understand? I was like, maybe what the man is saying is true, because I used to see some women that are created like man, and God will give them single boy if they hit you here. And at the end of the day, it's still a man that will marry somebody like that. They will live under a man. Most of them will bend down, but most of them doesn't tolerate. If you do anyhow, they might even. So, but generally, I want to say, even if you cannot speak out as a man, if you cannot, a kind of tell people so that people will not laugh at you, there's a way you yourself can do what equally leave that house for that moment or for a while. I know women, even though they are created like men, some there are things you do. You look for her what her weaker button. There are things that you do to a woman, you see her doing what succumbing. But if he's terrible, omo, tell your kinsmen, let them caution your wife. That woman is still your wife, no matter what you are saying. Thank you.